I'm Kat Iniba, and welcome back to Halo Halo, your top entertainment and lifestyle show for Asian Pacific Americans. And it is our first ATK segment of 2015. Here with us is Cindy J. Lee to talk about the comebacks happening in K-pop, from old school idols to a Korean band and a Chinese band.
Exactly.
Yes, welcome back, Cindy.
Hi. Hello, everyone.
So our first ATK segment of 2015, and it's all about comebacks today.
Yes.
So tell us who the first one is on your list.
Okay, so there are a lot of groups coming back this year, but the most anticipated ones, I'll start with Null. And Noel, they are famous for their mellow style.
Right.
Koreans, as you may know by now by watching the dramas, love mellow, sad kind of songs, and they're really good at it. Noel is perfect at it. So they are coming back with a new EP, and this one's titled Things That Cannot Be Seen.
Okay.
And it's been exactly like 1 year and 2 months since they've last come out with an EP called Traces.
Right.
This new EP has 7 tracks, and it was all composed and written by the members of Null. So it's impressive, you know? It's not like they're not just singing songs that were written for them. They are singing songs that are from their experiences, so we're all looking forward to that. And they first came out in 2002, so it's been a while since they've been, singing and making people sad and happy with their songs.
In this new EP, it's going to be them showing off their other talents as well.
Exactly.
Yes.
이제 멀어져만 가는 게 난 그게 더 아파.
Now, also, you have news on EXO.
Yes.
That huge member group.
Yeah,
right?
EXO, the 12-member group. Well, so Girls' Generation was 9 members, now it's 8. But EXO, they wanted to top that, I guess. They had 12 members, and it's a boy group. So 12 boys all dancing. There's 6 over there, 6 over here.
Yeah.
So they were split into EXO M and EXO K.
Right.
And so they're a Chinese Korean pop group.
Right.
And EXO M stands for Mandarin, EXO K is for Korean. And so 2 members, Luhan and Chris, left EXO. They actually sued SM Entertainment to terminate their contracts.
Okay.
So they left the group, so now it's 10 members. So
Right.
they're coming back with a new album this year. They didn't say exactly when, but they said this year. But people are really looking forward to it. They're wondering how it's going to be with 10 members. And I mean, even though 2 members left, the fans are still loyal and they're standing by to see, how things are
What
going to
happens
change.
next, right?
Exactly. I'm looking forward to it too.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's still going to be a lot of members,
Right.
but it's still like 10 from 12. So
Exactly. So that's still a good number.
yeah.
Now, we talked about old school idols, right?
Yes.
Coming back. So the first one is SES?
Yes, well, SES member Bada is coming out with a new album. It's funny because, SES was one of the first girl group, like idol groups to come out, along with Pinkle. And SES, I believe, came out in the late 90s, early 2000s. They're huge. I was like 10 or 11, like, like really fangirling. But yeah, Bada, SES stands for the group, like TLC, each group's name, and S is C, and Bada means sea. So she's coming out with a new song, and she's hoping a new album. Right now, she's starring in a Korean musical. Well, it's a musical in Korea, Gone with the Wind. We all know the famous story. So she's starring in that. In February, she's wrapping up, and she hopes to start working on her new album then and releasing some songs. So I'm really looking forward to it because it's really going to remind me of the old days. So yeah, fans are equally excited.
Now, who's the next old school comeback? Is it Kim Jung?
Kim Hyung Jung.
Yeah.
Kim Hyung Jung. So she's not part of a girl group or anything. She's a solo artist. And in Korea, you shouldn't assume, but if you're a solo artist, that means you're really good at singing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
right?
if it's a girl groups, it takes like 5 to 10 girls to make some beautiful music, and you can't tell who sings the best or not. But if you're a solo artist, like
you're on your own.
You really have good vocals.
Yeah.
And you have to shine alone. So Kim Hyun Jung was one of those artists. She's also an old school singer. She debuted in the late 90s, and she's known for her dance songs. And dance songs are kind of old school too, like, you know, you dance to it. And she's really, really powerful, her voice. And she's hoping to come out with a new song this year as well. And she said it's going to be a dance song. She said she's not going to like conform to what's popular today, but she's going to do a dance song because she likes it. And she knows it's old school, but she says, I like it. She said
I think old school's kind of coming back anyways,
it
right?
is, yeah. And so fans are, you know, no doubt they're really looking forward to this as well.
Also from the 90s is Shinhwa, a group.
Yeah, Shinhwa. They also debuted in the late 90s. Again, one of the first boy groups. There was like HOT, and then there was like a few years later there was Shinhwa. And it's been 17 years since they debuted. So again, I told you about the double standard, right? So this is what I'm kind of worried about because, you know, when boy groups come back, it's like, wow, you know, fangirls, they're all like excited. When girls come back from the 90s, it's like, yay! But you know, I'm hoping that they're treated equally. But Shinhwa, the fans are super excited. This is their 12th album, and they're coming out this year for sure. And they're really, really, really working hard. And the pressure is really on because they don't want to disappoint fans. So they're older and they haven't been around for a while, so they're really just trying hard so that, you know, they make up for the lost time.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on them. And then finally, I have to ask about Psy. What has he been up to?
Yes, Psy. He had a year-end concert in December in Seoul. Last time I told you G.O.D was guest starring. Many more, like Hyuna and other artists were also guest starred. Psy had a kind of a so-so year in 2014. So he's trying to make up for it this year. So he said, I'm coming back in 2015 for sure with a new song, and I'm not gonna end it just with a new song this time. Remember last year with Snoop Dogg came over, that was like basically it, and it was kind of lukewarm. This year he wants to really just come back. Like he wants something as phenomenal as Gangnam Style.
Okay, so is he going back to Korean roots, or is he going to work with general market American artists?
I'm not sure about that. He signed with Scooter Braun. You know, he's probably going to do maybe collaborate with another American artist, but then his main goal is to come back with something that's as huge as Gangnam Style. So hopefully something new. Because Gentleman was kind of similar, so nobody was like really shocked about it. So I'm excited.
Okay, my fingers are crossed that he does well this year.
Yes, me too.
오빤 강남스타일.
Thank you so much, Cindy. Time for a quick break, but don't go anywhere because we have more entertainment and lifestyle news when we return.